Hello. Hello, hello, hello. How are we? Oops. I'm hitting wrong buttons. Sorry. There we go. We should have audio again. Lovely. So yes, this is going to be a shoring. I combine them, a short and boring stream, because I am going to go hang out with family. So I figured, sorry, I have my matcha here. Isn't she gorgeous? So I figured I'd just do a little bit of this, a little bit of hangout, listen to some tunes. I can't even jump. Okay, my shift is back. Basically, I was taking screenshots for thumbnails yesterday. Was it yesterday? I think so. And I, in order on a Mac to take a screenshot, you have to hit Command Shift 4. Hello, happy Saturday. How are ya? And so, except when I'm trying to take screenshots, obviously, shifting in replay mod makes your whole camera go down, so it was going like underground. And I was like, well, now I gotta like remap my shift, and then I forgot about it, so I just tried to go back in game and like get rid of a tree with using shift. Imagine using the period for a shift. It was not the easiest, and also I don't have the biggest of hands. Like I can certainly make the wingspan of W and the period key, but it still wasn't the easiest thing in the world. Oh, wait, I don't even have my stuff. Oh yeah, I also had to get rid of all of my shulkers because I was taking pictures. So I guess that's what we'll start with. Yeah, because I wanted like a pretty picture of this, but I didn't want the whatchamacallit in the way. So give me 2 seconds. Love that you like to. I don't even know where it started. I think it started here. I mean, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to. Red. I really should. Oh, wait, what's this? This is not that. Yeah, that's what I was using replay mod to do it because if oh my god, I can't talk. Because that's how I make sure that I can use my shaders and like not worry about my computer crashing. I guess because when you're in replay mod, like it's not loading anything new. It's not like trying to spawn mobs at all or anything. So it's easier to do it that way. But doing that means like you go underground if you shift. I might as well just do this. Is this the same thing? I guess I'm really testing, do I know my hotkeys? And the answer is no. Right, I'm right. She's like, so whatever. You. Nope. And that's what everyone. Oh, I guess I should also plant this. Bloop. Friend. But do you have anything exciting this weekend? You said you're working today, right? Or did I? Am I misremembering? I worked yesterday. I have a funny story from yesterday. Hi, buddy. It was basically, so I was scheduled in the fitting room, and I like the fitting room, except there was no one in non-apparel, which is a different section. And so my manager, so where I'm standing, it's like in the fitting room, and then think about like maybe like 30 feet. I actually don't know feet though. I think it would probably be about 30 feet away is my manager talking to someone that I can't even tell who it is. Talking to someone, and all I hear is, and she'll go into non-apparel, And I had like customers around me like that I was helping and stuff. I just yell no. Like not even like a oh no. I'm like literally I just flat out go no. And then she goes, "Okay, I guess we're doing something else then." It was just such like a reaction of like I don't know, it was like subconscious basically because I was just like, no, I can't. I'm not going to do that. I have three shifts. This is my second to last. No, my third to last shift. I have this shift and two more. I was like, I am not going in non-apparel. I hate non-apparel. It's just like it's so many little things which make it like annoying. Like it takes like it's so long to clean up because everything's so small, so everything can get so much more easily disorganized than something like I don't know, like with clothes even like the women's section. Like yes, it can get disorganized. Oh, that's so annoying. But I can't like put anything in here because it's gonna. I'll still have to come back for it. I think you need a new one. But yeah, it was just so funny. And then I later found out who they were talking to. It was just one of my coworkers, thankfully. Um, and and she was like, "Yeah, I heard you. That was crazy." I was like, "I just so didn't want to do it." She's like, "I get it." So we just made it a team effort. So everyone just like one person was for this part, one person was for this part. So it turned out okay. But I was like, yeah, absolutely not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, this should be 9, and that's 8. My tree didn't grow. Or at least. I think it's so funny, like, because this is on Smart Shuffle, right? Like, the things that they suggest to me for songs. Because I'm like, I guess this makes sense. I do have, like, Boyfriend in there, and I have been in the past known to listen to some 2000s. Like, I have a playlist that's 2012 iPod Shuffle, I think is the name of it, that I've, like, played before. So I guess it makes sense. It just feels so random. Just because my music taste now is, like, mostly, like, indie pop and that sort of thing. I'm like, don't get me wrong, I like it, but I just. I'm like, okay, Spotify. Like, I kind of want to know what the algorithm is, like, why it's thinking this. No. Tease him. I probably should have my phone closer to me to see if my family texts me. Oh, did it break? Or despawn? Oh, yeah, I always do. I usually listen to it when I want something to sing along to, but that's mindless. That's usually mine. So whenever I'm playing like I usually like put something like that on, so I can like because it's certainly like you need songs that like you could get into for like a second while you're in like the waiting in the queue rather, but also like if you're about to go in, you're not like super sad necessarily to like not hear the end of it. That sounds mean to them, but I feel like you know what I mean. It's just kind of like they're so repetitive that like you kind of if you sang one part of the song, you kind of sang the whole song, you know? Also, it was like the songs of my childhood, so of course I'll always feel nostalgic for it. Though genuinely, I think, and not because of those songs. I'm just like I'm segue. Um, recently I have just because I've been listening to some like not singer songwriter songs. What am I thinking of? I've been listening. I don't want to say I've been listening to more music now because it's not more music. I guess it's just a specific type of music. It's getting me back into wanting to write again, which is good because I love writing. Um, but also, it's been so long since I've written anything that I'm like, will I even like be? It's so long that it's like, will I even like do well on it? And the kind of music I want to write is also like very, I don't say it's rock because I don't think it's rock, but it's certainly like would be easiest to write it on a guitar. I don't really know guitar that well, so I'll have to go back and like relearn like basic chords. And my music taste is always aggressive, scary thing. And then a song for Michael Jackson. I feel like I'm the same way. I never got into metal, I'll be honest, but my playlist can be a whiplash sometimes. It'll go from like a comedic rap song, like something from TMG. I don't know if you know them. And then it'll go into like Hannah Montana directly after, and then it'll be like a nice indie pop about like, I don't know, I can't even think. It'll be like Still Feel. Is that the name of the song? By Half Alive? I don't know. I think those 4 words are in the name and the artist, but I can't remember which goes with which. It's like their most popular song, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's Half Alive is the band. But like I used to have a song, and don't get me wrong, I still love the song. I don't know. It wasn't fitting the vibe of it. And then like Boyfriend will come on. I used to have a song about a guy wearing hats and how like he felt like he didn't have a hat type of head. Chance you know. They like to go swag. I guess I'm getting slower at. That's not what I wanted. At grabbing leaves because I keep getting sticks, whereas I usually don't. Gotta up my game. Oh well. That's awkward. Keep you on my girl. Be alone. Shall we look at them? I keep been wanting to look through the door, but it's so much easier to look through the windows. Oh, look at them. Even though I wasn't alive. I think that's fine. Oh my god, that yawn made my eyes water. Yeah, I like one of my top bands probably of all time is Queen, and Freddie passed before I was even born. 11 years before I was born, you know. So I totally get you. I can think also like certainly when you're a kid, your family or just like the adults around you certainly influence your music taste, just based on like what they listen to. And thank God my parents had good taste. I'm not claiming anything about any genre specifically. I'm just saying. I am happy with the influences they gave me as a child. Oh my god, they're kissing. But I also do like, I am happy that I think it's because I grew up with like, I don't want to say like social media because it wasn't really social media. I guess it was more just like easier access to all types of different music. I am happy that I was also able to form my own kind of music taste pretty early. That's a genre I like never really explored. I don't know why. For me specifically, I know this isn't exactly what you said, but for me specifically, rap, okay, that's not true. I actually enjoy a lot of rap songs, but I never like get into them. Like I as a genre, I guess, I never try to like seek them out. Just whenever they do come across my life, I always enjoy them, but I don't know why I don't seek them out. Cause like I'm like them like 99% of the time. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, the fact that like I like because music was so easy to get when I was a kid growing up, it like really let me develop my own. I mean, also I guess the radio. I did listen to the radio a lot growing up, so that helped me develop my own music taste. And I learned that I am pretty basic and like a lot of pop music. I wouldn't say pop music is like my favorite genre, now that I think about it. But I mean, it's one of those things that like I'm certainly not someone that's like, ew, pop music. I could never listen to this. I'm like, if you turn on the radio, I'll probably enjoy most of the songs that are put on. It's just not something I like would probably necessarily seek out on my own. It's like the same thing with like how we were talking about earlier that we're like nostalgic for 2010s music or mid 2000s music, you said. And like the thing is though, I do really like that music, but if it came out now, I probably wouldn't be the biggest fan of it. I think it's the mix of the fact of like there weren't as many songs back then, but also just the fact of like the feeling of like listening to it when it comes on the radio, so you didn't get to choose it and you're in the back of like your mom's car or whatever, just like singing your heart out to it with your friends, like while your mom's like, "What is this music?" That's at least how my mom was. My mom is very a huge stickler about her music taste and stuff. It's mostly Pearl Jam, but she's definitely like a classic rock type person. I never use YouTube for music, to be honest. I always use Spotify. I'm not a big music video person. Like usually if a new song comes out and for some reason I'm not listening to it on Spotify, which wouldn't happen very often cuz my computer has Spotify and stuff. But I usually look up like the lyric video because I don't know, I just don't like music videos very much. Like I think sometimes they can be cool, but like a lot of the time when it comes to music videos, they'll usually like have a story, which obviously is fun. Oh, this is the song I was talking about that I couldn't remember. What's it called? I was right. Yeah, because I didn't say. I hope I didn't say feel still, because that doesn't make any sense. Um, but what was I talking about? Oh yeah, it's just like usually it's harder to tell what is actually in the song because sometimes like in the middle of it, oh I can't grab that. I guess I can go down a singular block, even two. Um, I can't tell exactly what the actual song itself is if they have storyline sometimes. So I'd rather like at least for a first listen. If I've like listened to the song a few times, then I'll probably consider listening to the music video. Um, but I'm usually at least lyrics first. I mean, I don't know if it's the best to hear it live first, but I do usually most of my favorite songs I'll usually like look up to see if I can hear it live. It's so weird. So I listen to a lot of 5 Seconds of Summer. And they're first of all, they're amazing live. Highly recommend. Even like my mom who doesn't like pop music whatsoever, I took her to the show with me because I didn't want to go by myself. And she was like, actually, it was like really good. And I was like, she's like, I don't like their music personally because I don't like pop, but like as a live performance, it was really good. And I was like, oh, yay. Um, but it's so funny because I saw a reaction of like one of their songs, Teeth, and they did like the normal version. The person reacted did the normal version of the song, and it's so weird because I like exclusively listened to the Live from the Vault version of it. So I'm like, wait, why aren't like these drums coming in and all this stuff? I'm like, oh, it's because like this is the normal recorded version. I'm like, I don't like it. I like I like my version better. Back in orbit. That timing is gorgeous. I wonder how many things they've sniffed that I haven't picked up. Because I forget. Like, I'm not gonna, like, put hoppers in or anything. I think, Fox's solution is, a Lay's. Which, I mean, that's, like, it's a creative. I, like, forget they exist. Because can't you only get them from Woodland Mansions or... Can you get them from Pillager Outpost? I think sometimes you can. But either way, I, like, forget. I'm like, oh yeah, you exist. Sorry. Oh my god, do you want to know how I woke up this morning? It was horrible. I was crying because in my dream, I literally like woke up crying because in my dream, I don't know why, but I had this calendar that was like really hard to get. Like I had to get it secondhand off of eBay. Mind you, it's a calendar. So I was like, why am I doing this? And it was just so difficult to get. And then my family like accidentally ripped it, and I was like so disappointed, and they never apologized. And instead of apologizing, they just made fun of me, and they kept ripping it, and then they like put it back together with some badly done tape job. Like they just like stuck some tape on it, and I was just like so sad about it because it was a really rare calendar. And then the only person that came to my defense was my grandmother, and she was like yelling at everybody. She's like, how dare you, this is clearly like something special for her, why would you do this is so mean. It was very sweet. But I woke up crying because I was so sad about my calendar. And recently, I do it at first. She wasn't sure about me going. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. You, for the first time, I think that's so interesting because I've been going to, I think my first concert was, the first concert I was ever awake for, I think I was 13. I have this problem from when I was a kid where I can't tell if I was 13 or if it was 2013, which makes me 11. It has been a problem in my life for so many different events. I'm like, I was 9 or it's 2009. I don't know which one. I guess I could look it up because it was Ariana Grande. But the first concert I ever went to was a Smashing Pumpkins concert, and I fell asleep. And that's my favorite thing is anyone who knows Smashing Pumpkins, I tell them this story and they just go, what? You were asleep for the concert? And I was like, yeah, I was really tired that day. And so my family, and mind you, the theater was rather small. Like it wasn't like a massive like arena. It was like a pretty small theater. And they're like, I'm sorry, you could easily see the band like from the back. And they're like, you fell asleep? And I was like, yeah, I was tired. And they're like, I can't. But I always find that so that's what I mean. Like I always grew up going to concerts, so I think that's so fun that like when people go to their first, I was able to bring my roommate, my college roommate, to her first show, and it was Louis Tomlinson. I want to see what year it was. Ariana Grande tours list. Honeymoon tour, it wasn't that one. I don't think. Might have been Truly Yours. Can I just get like a list? Yeah. I don't think it was. I don't think I would have known she existed in 2013, I feel like. Though that. No, I don't think it was that one. Oh no, it was definitely the honeymoon tour. It was wow, oh, so it was like recent. Yeah, no, it was the honeymoon tour, so it happened 2015, so I was 13. That makes more sense. I guess going to a concert, I wasn't like alone. I went with my best friend at the time, and my dad was there, but he wasn't like sitting next to us. So I guess he probably wouldn't do that with an 11-year-old, but a 13-year-old. Let me see. I assume they have the list of. Well, I guess I can also look who was opening. Do you have the opener? Yeah, then it was definitely this one. Let me see. Do they not have... What? Was it not this one? Because they don't have my tour date on there. Because I'm pretty sure it happened... I thought it happened at at TD Garden. Maybe it didn't. Because it would be weird if they went twice. Like, if Rixton opened for them twice. 11 through 12. I was in... I gotta do math. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I was in 6th grade. Yeah, that lines up. Or maybe 7th grade. No, or 5th? No, it was definitely, we were definitely in middle school. So I guess 6th grade. Ooh. I like how I brought my phone closer to me and then I put it right in the one spot that I couldn't tell if a notification went off. Like, it's in front of my mic. I feel like I say that we go to concerts all the time. Oh, I guess the pandemic kind of messed things up. I feel like we used to go to at least one show a year. So, like, 2015 was Ariana Grande. Maybe there's one in between. And then 2017, I believe, was Glass Animals. That was before they were popular with Heat Waves. I don't even like that album that much. I think I've talked about this. Well, I shouldn't say that. I haven't listened to it. Glass Animals, and then I've seen the... It's funny, the concert I've actually seen the most is the Bleachers, which, like, I like their music, don't get me wrong. I just, like, don't really listen to it that often. It was just, like, it's, like, music we know that we like, and it was, like, close by, whereas, like, where we lived, most of the time we'd have to drive all the way down to Boston to go see shows, which was, like, 2 hours, which isn't, like, the most fun thing to do on, like, a school night. So the fact that they were coming to, like, our like, city, so we're like, yeah, we'll go. So I've seen them twice. Grayson Chance was 2019. I remember it was November of 2019, so it was the last show before the pandemic. And then the only show after the pandemic was Five Sauce, which was in 2022. Nope, that's a lie. And then I saw Louis Tomlinson in... Oh, I saw Louis Tomlinson before. Yeah, because I was still in school. So I saw Louis Tomlinson in 2021 or 2. No, 2. 2. Yeah, 2. Sorry. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, because he was my first show post-pandemic. Oh, yeah, because I remember I was looking up tickets because it was right after we got back from the concert. I had, like, started to become a fan of Five Sauce. I was like, oh, I wish I could see them. You know, and I looked up, and the Milan day was, like, the night before, and then they were, like, off to go do other things. I was like, oh, that really sucks. Like, I mean, it's good for my I remember saying something about it being good for my wallet. Because we lived, like, 2 hours away from Milan, so we got a hostel. And then I saw that they were coming to the US, and I was like, this is my chance. Speaking of 5 Seconds of Summer, this is their lead singer. He came out with a new album yesterday. I wanna be yours in such our dreams tonight. Can't break this fear. 2 days, 22 hours, 58 minutes, and 49 seconds. Crazy. Shake. Yeah, I was actually thinking about resource gathering something else for my let's play, but I was like, no, I wanted to get this tree done for, you know, the 100th day. So, back to this, wrong button. Though, I will say, speaking of let's play, first episode is out. Can't believe it. Finally doing it. Oh, I can't pick it up. Did it despawn? I don't think I was doing this for that long. I think I forgot to put away stuff last time, right? Let's hope they just combined. Inside your dreams tonight. I assume so, yeah, because 45 is like a lot. Shake. Shake. Ah. That could be blended a little bit more. Oh well. I just want to be. Dun, dun. Oh, something really funny happens yesterday. So I watch a lot of speedrunning and like the HBG like team, which is like a big group of speedrunners. And they were all hanging out and talking because yesterday 2 of the members did like cool like clippable things. One of them got an I Spy in a third ring stronghold, which is just like basically really rare and crazy to do. And then the other one sat there and watched a cactus grow to 4 blocks high. And they were talking about it. It was so funny. And one of them goes, to be honest, like they were talking about like which one was better or whatever. And they go, to be honest, it has to be the cactus one. It was just because, like, and then, of course, the guy posted on Twitter, and they're, like, the community notes being like, oh, you actually can't grow it that tall? I was like, yeah, have you ever heard of changing the code? He literally just changed the code so that you can. Come on, bro. It was just so funny, like, 2, like, crazy things happening, and they're like, it's gotta be the cactus that's better. Compared to a third ring I Spy. Oh, I don't know if you know what that means. I didn't until recently. Basically, strongholds are generated in rings, and obviously the farther out they are, like, not the less that they spawn, because that's not true. It's actually more technically, but it's a lot easier to locate a first ring than or a second ring than a third, just because of how far away they are from spawn. Okay. I wasn't sure, like, I feel like most of the people in this community and stuff don't really watch speedrunning, so I didn't want to, like, assume that you were, like, totally well-versed in all of the speedrunning knowledge. But yeah, that's what I mostly watch speedrunning, to be honest. I was also, like, I love a good speedrunning scandal. The only one I've, like, been around the community for, like, as it was happening was the new world record. The Drip 120 world record. And how they're like, oh, it's not going to be verified. That was so stupid. I'm glad they changed their decision, because it was stupid. Oh, yeah. It's so confusing. I don't know why he does it. I'm sure there's a reason, but the main speedrunner I watch is Curryway, who's the one that got the I Spy. He doesn't use a calculator. Like, most people just use a calculator, which makes it super accurate. He does not. And he got that's what makes it even more impressive, is that he got I Spy on a third ring on a non-calculator run. And it's just like, whoa, dude. And he only got his first ever I Spy, I'm pretty sure, like, recently. Like, within, like, 200 runs ago. Mind you, he's done thousands of, like, finished runs, too, because he does no resets. He's at, like, 3,000 and something. And it's only within like the past 300 that he got his 2 I Spies. It's crazy. Oh, is this the... Oh, it's from her new album. Is that lyric real? Like, apparently there's like a lyric about Charlie Puth in one of her songs. Charlie Puth, Taylor Swift lyric. Is this like actually like a line in it? Um, Big Them Bardo, you Richie apparently forgot to. Oh yeah, no, I heard about that. I just like, I mean, I don't like not believe him, because I genuinely forget I have mods in my thing sometimes. But like, why did he have that mod in the first place? Is my question. Is it just so like he could get through runs faster? I guess. Okay, you smoked, then ate 7 chocolate bars. We declared Charlie Puth should be a bigger artist. Is this... That's what I'm wondering. Is this like an actual... an actual line? What... If people... I keep seeing it, but like, it's not telling me what song it's on. It's just, what song? Wait, I thought that was the name of the album. I guess you can have, Oh, there's a song called that as well. I'm gonna play it, because I just want to look. Is it actually in here? I guess, okay. That's better. Because she's like, name dropping a bunch of people. Where is it? I also really like, there was one that, it was a guy, that like helped like reveal a bunch of cheaters, I think including Dream, and then it turns out he was cheating himself, and it's like, that's why he knew like so many of the things to look out for. Because he was doing them himself. Okay. I mean, it doesn't sound like that bad in context, but it's just like, why? Is that's his name? That's interesting. I get. I'm not gonna lie. Do you know who Feinberg is? I'm like so hunched over because I was like looking at the bottom of my computer. Readjust. I think he has AA world record. The locked door. No. Oh, okay. Well, Feinberg is a character. I think I joked yesterday. I was like, he's the dream that we deserve. The reason I say that is because when I first heard about him, or I first like heard him speak, I thought he sounded like exactly like Dream, so I googled it. I was like, nobody else thinks he sounds like Dream. Now I'm like, I guess yes still, but I also haven't heard Dream speak in a very long time, so I don't really watch Dream. Is it all advancements or all achievements? All advancements. Yeah, he has the world record for all advancements in RSG. 2 hours and 24 minutes. When was this? A month ago. But yeah, he's one of the new people that's in MCC. I know you said you don't watch that, but he's currently in 36th for RSG. He's also currently in first and what? What's the difference between these two? Oh, SSG. But yeah, he's like decently popular. speedrunner and stuff, and he's just like known for his like, I guess, reactions and stuff. He swears a lot. It's really funny. But like, yeah, I think he held world record at one point. Yeah, I don't either. He's how I got into Minecraft, actually. Well, he's not. Compilations of him playing Manhunt was. Um, but I don't, like, I just know him from, like, references, I guess, and, like, other people mentioning him in different things. Yeah, so I'm, like, adjacently aware of him. Get high, scream in the sun. I hate that you can't do that. Taking it offline. How was it night again? Yeah. Yeah, my two main people that I watch are definitely Curryway and Mog Swamp, who very much do probably the opposite of each other. One speedruns, one has played in the same world for like 11 years. The same super flat world. It's so cute. He's on a new like server, and it's like normal, it's not a super flat, it's just like a normal um world. And it's so cute him like discovering like deep slate ores for the first time and stuff. He's like, I've never seen this before. This is crazy. It's like, oh. It reminded me, actually, last night I was watching speedrunning, and they were in like a group call. Like a bunch of speedrunners were. And they were talking about, I don't know how it came up, but someone went, they should add pandas to Minecraft. and and everyone's like, they did. What are you talking about? They're like, oh, it's because all the speedrunners all played 1.16, so they don't have any of the newer things to deal with. I was like, wait, they added it. And then so they were like quizzing him. It's like, if I said that they added, what was it? It was like something like sniffers or whatever. Or no, the bog. They were like, if I told you that they're adding a new mob called the Bogged, would you believe me? And he's like, I don't know. And they were like, oh, well, what about like the sniffer? Or no, because he knew what the sniffer was. There was like one other one where it was like, well, what about this? Like, would you believe me? Would you believe me if we said that my emotion added this to it? It's just he like literally exclusively speedruns, so he doesn't know. It was so funny. It's like, oh, thank God you can't bone meal dirt blocks, because I accidentally just did. Oh, I gotta put this away. I keep forgetting. But I was like, oh, bud. Also, apparently, what are they called? Ocelots drop string. They were talking about it because someone had needed one more. Like their string trades, like they were one away from getting like 4 to make another thing of wool, and they were like, oh, you should just kill an ocelot. Except the entire time they were saying ocelot, I thought they were saying axolotl. Not because I didn't mishear them, I just forget ocelots are in the game because I don't really know what that even is, and I certainly don't interact with it because I never go into, not villages, what is it called? It's not, what are those called? Jungle. Oh my god, I never go in jungles. And so I was like, "What? I'm sorry. Ocelots drop string when they die?" It's like, no, actually, that's not what they were saying. But yeah, because they're just like, they're basically just wild cats, right? Round, feeling down. The world better in September. Awesome. Gorgeous. Girl that looks like you. Just another. Oh no, I knew that. I just forget that ocelots exist, so I wasn't thinking about it. So do striders, which is like feels a little random. I guess because like they can mimic. Don't they have like little wispy things? I guess I could mimic that. But yeah, so he went back into the nether and tried to get it from a strider, and it was very funny because every single strider he was killing, either instantly.
Subs 123 says you handle that hoe like a pro.
Thanks. Hello. How are you? Happy Saturday. Do you want to explain what you mean by that? But yeah, every single time because he was standing in a lava lake, every single time he tried to kill the striders, the string would either not drop or instantly burn. So it never worked. Well, yeah, I mean, also, he doesn't actually even really need to do that because if he only plays 1.16, he'll just never need to know. But yeah, I like feel bad for. I feel like everyone that plays. I feel like for all advancements, it's gonna be so much more annoying. In 1.21 because trial chambers have new ones for it. I'm sure they can like find a way, but it's like just like an extra thing that you like need to get achievement for, because like not every single structure you go into you get an achievement for it. I think it's only Fortress, Bastion, and Stronghold. Actually, I don't know if you get one for going in the trial chambers, but you get them from doing other stuff with trial chambers and stuff, so it's just gonna make it so much longer. Oops. Because even most people, I don't know what I think is it 1.16 for that as well. I'm doing Googling for the all advancements. Because I know it's not 1.20. All advancements. It is also 1.16. Yeah, so it's not, oh, I guess I should put this down. Oops. Ooh, how was it? Oh, really? I didn't realize that they were that old, to be honest. I had no idea how old they were. I didn't really think about it. To be honest, I don't think about ocelots. I didn't even realize you spelled it with an O. I guess that would make more sense. That it would be ocelot. I don't know why I thought you spelled it with an A. That doesn't... Oh no. I don't think I could make this jump. Ah! I am such a good... good player. Oh, Zaps, do you want to hear what funny thing happened at work yesterday? I was in the fitting room, and my manager was about 30 feet away from me and talking to someone about like what we were gonna do because the person that was supposed to be in non-apparel called out because she's sick. And so oh well, never mind then. Damn. But late in the night, I'm taking your nails. I wonder, depending on how long he's gonna be, I might not see him until tomorrow. So I have to go hang out. I have a scheduled hangout. I felt so bad though yesterday. I also told my friends that it was I was leaving, and I thought she knew. And that's my problem, is I keep assuming people know, and they're like, no, I did not know. They're like, oh, sorry. I guess surprise. And I literally was like, oh, I thought you knew. She's like, no, nobody tells me anything. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I know, they're adorable. Maybe I can make a little Strider thing. I just have to be careful. You know what I'll do is I'll make a little Strider habitat, and obviously the lava and stuff, because we don't have fire tick, I won't have to worry about it. And then on the outside, I'll have a little chest and a sign that says, "Don't forget to take one of these first, to drink one of these first," and it'll be a bunch of fire res potions, so you can hang out with the Striders. It would have to be pretty big, just so they could move around. I mean, I could do something here. But also that means I have to go get them from the nether. Do you think I could hire the warden people? I don't know who the warden people are, to be honest. But, like, if they're willing to transport a warden, I feel like they'd be willing to transport a Strider, right? Because there's the only, like, they're not gonna die from the mob itself, you know? It's just everything else. Maybe I'll put in a little inquiry. It's making nervous. My mindset. But don't worry, I would make sure they have a bunch of lava so they don't get cold. I might be sleeping in a tree. What are those two doing in a tree? I think that's the quote from. I was about to say Hannah Montana. No, what's it called? High School Musical. They live in caves. Oh. Yeah, well, they do love lava. Know what's going on inside your head, so you can teach me. I feel like we didn't get that much leaves today. So many. Oh, so many. Making up excuses, stretching out the truth. I also need to just, like, I feel like for the leaves, I guess I can always just use what's it called, scaffolding, and just go like around, try to go around the mobs, because they're not spawning where the leaves are, they're actually just spawning underneath, so it's only a problem if I fall. You know. She doesn't. Yeah, like, oh wait, no, I have another one. Oh, okay, I thought I only did one today, and I was like, that's not a lot. No, this is my third. Okay, that makes me feel better. No, I do need to go repair this. There's so many of these. A lot of stick trades. Because I'm like, I don't know what else to do with them. The only other thing I can think of is turning them into charcoal for, whatchamacallit? Torches. But I don't really need that many torches. Like, I don't use them that often. There's nothing left. I'm breaking down. Come in. Ba-ba. I feel like I never get to a point where, like, the pop-up comes up where it's like, durability is this much. Until I think yesterday I got it finally. And I was like, damn. It's because I just get nervous that I'm gonna break it. I'm like, this is netherite, man. You know, this stuff's expensive. Yeah. Stay for a while, stay for a while. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Baby. Do you have any decisions that Mojang made that you would, like, reverse? Mine would definitely be the netherite template. I was just thinking about that. They're just like, it's not actually, it would be fine if the netherite template, like, made sense. in like lore wise, or they made it more available. Like I know it's 100% in a treasure, but stables, in stables, housing, and can I list the other types? It's not ruin. What's the other type? The 4 types of I like how it has like science stuff, like precipitation, friction, economic systems, and I went of bastions. Bridges. Oh, bridges is what I forgot. Stables, housing, and bridges. It's only 10% each. Like at least up that, or like also put them in. I don't know, like rune portal chests, or like fort. Well, no, the fortress one that wouldn't make sense. This is the full one, right? Ugly. Like do something different. Bugs. We'll do one more, and then I have to go. Let me text my brother real quick. I was actually gonna go get Starbucks before we left. I was gonna ask, but I barely have drinking mine. Drinking? I finally have drink. Drink? Wait, when did? Now that I think about it. Are you now? Okay, last drink. Go, go, go. I've been thinking, I'm like, I've been feeling bad for doing like shorter streams and stuff, but also I'm like, but I have 8 hours on Tuesday. it totally all makes up for it. It'll totally make it even. And I'm totally not over quantifying it. Really? What was so great about them? Because um I genuinely like never have played on one because I couldn't. But like, was it just basically like, did they like give you every block or whatever? So is it just basically creative and survival? Or was there something else with it? I see sometimes like cool hack videos about like for Minecraft stuff, but then they're like, "Oh, in the education edition, you can get underwater TNT." I'm like, "That's not helpful." Oh, I forgot that I mentioned it earlier, and that's why you brought it up. Fear and yeah, but I don't know if that was the solution necessarily. I think they should just do what they did with the trial chambers. Okay, we'll do one more because he hasn't replied to my message yet. With where it's like the chest is like locked to players and stuff. Oh, that's interesting. That would probably be helpful to have because like there's certainly a lot that I had to Google because I didn't understand or ask my brother. I'm like, I don't get this. This does not make sense. Uh I think all I've seen is like, was the tutorial versions the one where it just said Minecraft in big letters? Like when you like first spawned in or something? Or is that something else? I definitely haven't seen gameplay of it. Swapping bugs, right? Rude. Don't mess with me. Oh, what do we think of the name for it? What is it? Tricky Trials. They're really going with the T theme recently. Because there's Trails and Tales and have Tricky Trials. I wonder if they, like, did it on purpose. So you always get... Because sometimes... Oh, no, because I guess Trials doesn't really... Isn't the same. I was thinking because for Tales, you either spell it like a tale, like a story, or you spell it like a thing attached to a dog. I was like, wait, no, that's not the same thing as the... Because I was thinking like, oh, maybe they did it so no matter what you search, it comes up. But then I was like, that's not the same thing. Those words are actually two different words. Surprise. They really like their T's though. Is it a hint? No. I mean, the name makes sense. I was curious for what it would be, but I feel like I guess no, because they're called trial chambers, so that's why it like works. But oh, come on, there you go. Bullshit. Can my brother reply before I finish this? Shocker. Wait, what happened? Did I miss something? Same time. Love it and I hate it at the same time. Oh, come on, hurry. Right. My body's night. Bum bum. Please be decent. Okay. It's decent, but it's hard to get to. I guess we can go off of here. Oh, okay. Because like nothing popped up on my end, so I was like, "Am I? Is the broadcaster not seeing something?" I was like, "Excuse me. What could you have possibly put in that they were like, we ain't doing this?" I had to permit the word hoe because we were genuinely talking about Minecraft hoes. Oh, that's not good. Um, but they thought we were talking about something else. Okay, we're fine. The daylight. Everyone's good. No need to worry. The daylight. One love tonight. Okay, well now I'm getting like a little like, bro, why can't you reply? Well, because he said I'm gonna be about another hour, and that was an hour and a half ago. You're getting rid of... Woo! He's getting rid of my mysterious side. Because I said I'd be here for an hour and then I'm disappearing. I guess I could just end stream without him being ready, but that's just a waste of time. Or It kind of made sense. I guess these are empty, right? No, they're not. Because I cleaned up. I finally... What the? Okay. Take you back. We'll do a little combo. Boop, boop, boop. That might mean I'm done with another one of them, though. Oh, we're so close. I'll just leave that there until we make another one. Bloop, 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 bloop. Oof. And in that, we might be able to get that because it's. I was gonna say it's downstream. Yeah. Stop this check and sing. Still at the good time room. Shape it all, sweet and thick. But I'm also so excited. I'm leaving for vacation in 10 days. I'm going to tell my grandmother that. I'll be like, I'm so excited. I'm going to see you in 10 days. Or I guess 11, because I leave on the 7th and I arrive on the 8th. I'm going to see you. I'm going to leave to see you in 10 days. But I'm saying it to her face. That is my kind of humor. I feel like she's going to be confused for a second. Because she'd be like, I don't understand. Because I'll probably be laughing while saying it. And she won't get it. And then she'll finally get it and be like, that's funny. She wouldn't say it like that, but... Okay, that's now done. Put you over here. Now, fill you up. I wanna know it. Thought of you and then my blue love supremes. Finally. But not yet. Okay, well... Maybe a half an hour. Jeez. Well, I guess I could go get him. Then that is an option. Ah! That is fine. I'll finish with this tree. Any closing remarks until tomorrow? Any dying wishes we need to say before the word castle or logo? Oh, it was probably logo. Is my guess. Because things like whatchamacallit. What are they called? Like graphic artists being like, "Oh, I can design your logo for you." And like different layouts. That's my guess. That's probably logo. I don't know where to put this because I don't have space in here anymore. Guess I can just do this. Yeah, I mean, thanks for Twitch for looking out for me. Bloop, bloop. Man. Okay, but I'm going to go up here. I was gonna say AFK up here, but I'm not gonna do it on stream because it's loud and boring. Yeah, because what I was doing just then, that was super exciting and crazy. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. I will be here tomorrow during the day because I work tomorrow. It might be like early. I say that it probably won't be that early. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. Have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. I'm trying to figure. I can't use my hotkeys apparently. But yeah, I'll see you later. Enjoy some Hosier and Co. I don't know who the other singer is.